Hey everyone, welcome to Vlogmas Day 22. Let's just jump straight into looking at the bonsai that I did today. Here's a group planting I just repotted. So, I've trimmed back this, and I've trimmed back all that, and I've tried to make the azaleas have slightly nicer trunk lines. This one was probably the hardest. I really like this one. But yeah, no, it was tricky, and I'm hoping like I can keep it opened up a little bit so it doesn't just turn into a bush again. And then with these, with the Chinese Jade money trees, there's still some stuff that I'm not entirely happy with, but it'll do for now, and as they grow, we'll see what happens. Now, previously it had 2 rocks. I've only kept 1 rock up the back. It doesn't really need it, but I thought I'd try and keep to what Mum's original design was. This is Mum's one. But yeah, there was no way I was going to fit 2 rocks back in there, like it originally had. Just not enough space, with the root systems getting bigger. But yeah, it did manage to get back into this pot, which is nice. And I think the rock just adds a little extra, maybe. I don't know. I used white pebble instead of putting the moss back, because I think that helps give a bit of contrast with the green leaves so you can see what's going on now. Yeah, and then also with the azaleas, when I was cleaning them up, a lot of the branches had little roots coming off them, so I've cut those off and made, I think there's 4 or 5 cuttings in here, and we'll see if any of them survive. Good chance, seeing as they already had little roots coming off them, but some had more roots than others, and some are taller, trying to support more leaves. On the other hand, the leaves might be able to help them grow more. I don't know. I'm not sure what is the deciding factor on cuttings like that. But yeah, I need to go and water these pretty badly because the azaleas are getting a bit wilty. But yeah, that's today's bonsai update. Hello, Mr. Caterpillar. Trying to eat my bonsai, were you? Well, guess what? Now you're ant food. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours, and the caterpillar's still here. Hasn't been attacked, as far as I can tell. I think it's sort of just lost the will to live because it probably went in circles for ages with nowhere to go. So, yeah. I'm not sure if it's just that the ants haven't found the caterpillar, or if they don't like it. I mean, it's possible they haven't found it because they're less active today. So I don't know if they've patrolled past the caterpillar at all. But on the other hand, maybe they just don't want to eat it. And I just checked and it is still alive. Doesn't really like being poked. So yeah. Maybe I just have a caterpillar friend for a bit now. And here's how the nursery's going. They've almost brought everything back by the looks of things. Caterpillar just got knocked off his perch by one of the ants. I don't know if it was on purpose or if the ant was just like saying, "Hello, who are you?" and the caterpillar freaked out and jumped, but yeah, no, caterpillar's on the move. But the ants haven't followed him. Okay, so the caterpillar is still alive, still running around the jar, but now it's hiding in one of the weeds. A couple times it fell off the side of the jar and into the water and had to be rescued. I've also had one of the ants go crazy psycho and keep falling into the water, and I kept rescuing it. And I think this time, as I've tried to put it back in the jar, I accidentally crushed it a little and it might not be alive anymore. But hey, if you're going to keep running in crazy circles and falling off into the water, at some point that's your fault, little ant. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, I think, should I end the video here? I'm kind of tired, like I have not been sleeping well lately. Also, I want to get back to doing some watercolor painting, which hopefully I'll show you in the next day or two. Yeah, I think that's all I've got. Like, there was some dumb shit on Facebook, but just not going to talk about that right now. Partly because I'm waiting to see one more thing before I decide it's done. So, better to leave it alone for the moment. Yeah, have a good night. I'm sorry if this wasn't much talking, but, yeah, I just need to get a fucking video done. Sorry, guys. Bye!